Alright, next battle with Mega Froslass. And they want me to go first. Ooh. Well, at least we get the Tatsugiri there. Not playing the Moltres till I know what we're facing. Now, the one good thing about going first is that I do have Snorunt and Froslass. Ooh, although going second means that Tatsugiri may only last one turn. I'm not sure what they're playing just yet. I'm going to put down the Iron Thorns because if they knock out Tatsugiri, then I may want to put Iron Thorns up in the active just to buy myself some time. Iron Thorns does shut off all abilities for EX Pokemon, so it doesn't affect Froslass, but it would affect other things like Pidgeot Quick Search, Teal Mask, Teal Dancing. So many things would get shut off by Iron Thorns. What are they grabbing? Lunatone, of course, makes sense. Because you do need both of them in play to be able to Lunar Cycle, as well as attack with Soul Rock. And we see Gimmighoul hit the bench. So this is Gholdengo. And there's that Cosmic Beam. So like I said, Tatsugiri went down. They've got an early prize. This is going to be a tough one. And I've got some pretty good stuff here, so I don't want to get rid of my whole hand. I am going to go with the Arven, Buddy Buddy Puffin, and... okay. I'm going the Bravery Charm. Because Badoo plus Bravery Charm served me really well previously, and that does put it out of range for the Soul Rock. And I'm going to just start doing this. We're going to start the Froslass damage early, even though I don't have a Monkey Dory to get started. And 3 energies for the Iron Thorns to attack doesn't feel great. I probably won't do it. And I have to imagine that this matchup is precisely what Moltres was put in the deck for. Gholdengo is weak to fire. Of course, all of the grass decks that are everywhere right now also weak to fire. There's another Cosmic Beam, which I can take several of those before I'm really concerned. Ooh, a Nest Ball, okay. So that's the other item I was kind of considering, because Nest Ball will get me Monkey Dory. And so now I can start flinging that damage back. And I do have a second Froslass. So that's great. Prism to Monkey, Adrenabrain. And I'm going to put it on the Gimmighoul. I'm also going to go ahead and give the Bravery Charm to Iron Thorns, because now it's going to take even more Cosmic Beam to take it down. And also, if they just happen to bring out the Gholdengo out of nowhere, it will take an extra energy to knock out that way. And they are building quite the hand. Okay, so now they Arven. Buddy Buddy Puffin plus Air Balloon. Ooh, Baniri. Okay, so they grab Baniri and Gimmighoul. So they don't want to keep giving me turns to move damage over. They're going to go for the Mega Lopunny and knock out Iron Thorns in one hit. Cosmic Beam. And I do get another Lilies, so we are going to go ahead and use it. Hopefully I could get another Monkey. I do not. But I could Artisan for Monkey. Even though they'll get to use it, I think that I will get more benefit than the risk of whatever it is they'll bring in using it. Because having 2 Froslass and 40 damage every turn is going to start to hurt. And I am counter-catching the Baniri, because for Mega Lopunny to do a ton of damage, it does have to move from the bench to the active. And let's go ahead and Monkey Dory to the Lunatone, and the Froslass damage will take it out. Now let's move damage onto that other Gimmighoul, and it is close to being knocked out itself. And I think I'm good here. Yeah, we'll just end there. Lunatone goes down to Freezing Shroud. And I just thought of, I don't have a spare Snow Run at the moment, but even if I did, it would be a bad idea to use it against Gholdengo because the Mega Froslass is weak to metal. I think the little ones are weak to metal also, but that's not as big of a deal because they only give up 1 prize. And they get the Lunatone right back. That's the only Pokemon on their side with an ability. And you'll notice too that they are not evolving into Gholdengo. They want to keep it as single prize as much as possible. And also, as soon as they do evolve into Gholdengo, they're going to start taking that Freezing Shroud damage themselves, which will make it easier for me to knock them out. And they do grab the Mega Lopunny with the Ultra Ball. So do they have some kind of switching mechanism? Maybe if they have Prime Catcher, they'd be able to do it. But, you can't retreat twice. Yep, look at that. Prime Catcher. So they do grab the Prime Catcher. So they'll Prime Catcher something that they want to knock out. Baniri goes back to the bench. Air Balloon to retreat into... Oh, actually that makes sense. So they're going to retreat first. No, they're going to Prime Catcher first. Now the Mega Lopunny. Yeah, and that actually makes sense to go ahead and just do the Cosmic Beam there because the Freezing Shroud will knock me out. And now they just have Mega Lopunny on the bench, just sitting there menacingly. So I'm going to go into Badoo, because I don't want to put the Iron Thorns back up front just for it to get knocked out and give up 2 prizes. Got a Night Stretcher. Bring back the Monkey. Give it an energy. Okay, and let's move some of that back over. And I am going to put it on the Lopunny because I want to get it in range for a TM de-evolution. Question is, do I want to Iono? Yes, I do. Ah, speaking of, look at that. We get the TM de-evolution, and I have 2 monkeys with an energy. So if they take out one of them again, I'll still have another one to be able to do that. So yeah, let's Adrenobrain. And we'll take from the Iron Thorns. And I did just to go ahead and decide to knock out that Gimmighoul. Grab myself another prize there. And it is an Arven, that's nice. Itchy Pollen, and now they can't use items. So I got them down to a low hand, and I'm going to try to limit their draw. That was the reason for going with the Gimmighoul. Limit their draw. They only have Lunar Cycle right now. They do get another Gimmighoul. Wow, and so one of the cards they had from the Ino, or it could have been the one that they just top decked. And it only gets to draw 2 when it's on the bench. Or sorry, it only gets to draw 1 when it's on the bench. Gholdengo has to be in the active to draw 2. And so they do retreat. Gale Thrust into Iron Thorns. Gives up 2 prizes. And I'm putting Monkey in the active so that I can TM de-evolution. And honestly, another monkey would be great here. I do have the energy. Let's do it. Third monkey. And typically, Gholdengo only has like a 1-1 line of that Lopunny. They don't typically carry like Super Rod because their energy recovery is usually superior energy retrieval. I don't know if they typically have Night Stretcher either. So let's go ahead and set this one up. And you. Okay, and yeah, Adrenobrain here. Yeah, I may just well put as many as I can over there. And now TM de-evolution, which the Gimmighoul under the Gholdengo is going to survive, but taking out this Lopunny... Oh, okay, they just concede. So taking out the Lopunny is kind of their main way to get the damage, or rather the main way to remove their win condition, because they would just have to spend so much energy with the Gholdengo knocking these out one by one, and I would get what I needed before they had a chance. And rank up.